too bright, no fear, no limit. Feel that glow, yeah, we in it. Count it down when the beat rewinds. 3, 2, 1, like the night.
Wow, that was a powerful start. Welcome to Life in Moments. Let's slow things down and dive into a new adventure together. Today I'm visiting Ouwehands Dierenpark in the Netherlands, known for its incredible evening light installations and night atmosphere. We arrived at Ouwehands Dierenpark a little after 3 p.m. We chose a mixed ticket, daytime access followed by the evening experience, because I really wanted to see the park transform at night with all the glowing light installations. The park offers both daytime and nighttime visits, but the evening light show was the main reason we came. The zoo itself is quite large and interesting, with many themed areas and installations. Because it was winter and it gets dark very early, we didn't have much time to see the animals in daylight. One of the first areas we visited was the giraffe enclosure. The giraffes were surprisingly close, and I really liked the way the space is designed. Visitors stand on a platform almost at eye level with the giraffes. It feels very immersive and personal. There is also an aquarium in the park, but we skipped it this time. I wanted to spend as much time as possible outdoors while there was still some daylight left. Because the zoo is so big, we couldn't see all the animals. There are also playgrounds for children, which is quite unusual for a zoo and very well thought out. There were shows happening in one of the pavilions too, but we didn't make it there either. The gibbon enclosure was already empty. It seems the animals had gone to rest. Then we reached one of the most impressive parts of the park, the Chinese-themed area. There is a beautiful traditional Chinese building, massive gates, and a palace-like structure that immediately stands out. This part of the zoo is not just about animals. It's also about architecture and atmosphere. On the ground floor, we saw the giant pandas. They were absolutely adorable, calmly playing and interacting with each other. Visitors could watch them for a long time. It was very calming. On the second floor, there is a restaurant, which was closed at that moment, and a souvenir shop filled with panda-themed gifts. We bought a cute toy there for our daughter. The Chinese architecture left a very strong impression on me. Next, we visited the koala pavilion. Inside, it was warm and cozy. The koalas were peacefully resting on their favorite branches, calm, quiet, and completely unbothered. We also entered the Primate Pavilion, which was beautifully designed and included interactive elements for children. There, I saw a massive gorilla. Very impressive. The polar bear enclosure was still open, but the bear was already fast asleep. There was also a pavilion with parrots and other exotic birds. And inside the park, there's even a trampoline area where kids can burn off some energy. Then, suddenly, darkness fell. Many pavilions closed, and that's when the magic began. We saw the first glowing light installations, and everything changed. The park transformed completely. There were countless installations: insects, birds, animals, sea creatures, flowers, mushrooms. Every corner was glowing. Some figures were moving, some were playing music. It felt unreal. The zoo turned into a completely different world. We walked into the bear area, which is very interestingly designed. Above the enclosure, there are rope bridges and climbing paths where visitors can walk and explore, while bears stay below. Unfortunately, it was already too dark to fully experience this area. All around the park, there are cafes and small food spots, places to eat, drink coffee, or grab hot cocoa for kids. At night, they also lit up beautifully and became part of the atmosphere. One section with glowing jellyfish and corals felt like a scene from the movie Avatar. Everything was shining, moving, and surrounded by soft music. It was absolutely unforgettable. Eventually we got hungry and decided to eat at the jungle restaurant. Inside, it felt like stepping into a real jungle. Animals, trees, plants, vines hanging from the ceiling, staircases, and even a crashed airplane hidden in the greenery. Very atmospheric and incredibly detailed.
Got a spark in my veins, let the whole world know. I feel the bass when it's pulling me closer, heartbeat louder, getting closer to the moment. Light up the night, turn the dark to fire. Hands in the sky, yeah, we going higher. When the lights collide, we don't get tired.
After leaving the restaurant, we entered the main square. There were mysterious park characters entertaining children.
Dripping on the street like gold. Every move hot, yeah, we losing control. From the quiet to the right, hear the crowd go wild. Dark turns bright when the beat drops loud. From a spark to a flame, no delay now. When the lights hit low, we break out.
Glowing butterflies high up in the trees, people relaxing in outdoor cafes, kids running around, and light installations everywhere. Everything that felt ordinary during the day suddenly came alive. This park truly becomes two different worlds. At night, it feels like a zoo of glowing creatures.
Black too bright, no fear, no limit. Feel that glow, yeah, we in it. Count it down when the beat rewinds. 3, 2, 1.
Light up the night, let it all ignite. From the shadows straight into the light. When the world goes dark, we shine so bright. Light up the night.
We also visited a huge indoor children's pavilion. Inside, there were playgrounds, houses, climbing areas, bridges, and even a small boat on water. There are also seating areas and food options for adults. It was warm inside, a nice contrast to the cold outside, where we had already started to freeze. There are still many locations we didn't explore, and many animals we didn't see. But we focused on the evening experience, because a classic zoo alone doesn't surprise anyone anymore. And here, it works perfectly. A traditional zoo, evening light shows, interactive installations, playgrounds for children, and plenty of places to relax and eat.
Daylight drifting slowly, painting silver on my skin. Quiet breaths and gentle footsteps, where the calmest dreams begin. But deep inside the shadows, something trembles, something grows. A spark beneath the surface, waiting for the night to glow. And I feel it rising higher, from a flicker to a quiet. Light up the night, let the darkness catch fire. Burn through the quiet, lift the whole world higher. When the colors collide and the wall spills its velvet, turns the whispers into sound. Every heartbeat glowing brighter as the neon wraps around. The calm becomes a thunder as the embers start to rise. A dance of dark and brilliant light reflected in our eyes. Yeah, the spark becomes a fire, pulling every star in tighter. Light up the night, let the darkness catch fire. Burn through the quiet, lift the whole world higher. When the colors collide and the shadows retire, we light up the night, we ignite the fire. Between the black and the bright, we're standing right on the line, turning the dusk into dawn, one flame at a time. In every shadow we find, there's a blaze waiting inside. Let it rise, let it rise. Light up the night, let the darkness catch fire. Break through the silence, reach a little higher. When the day disappears and the pulses conspire, we light up the night, we ignite the fire.
Overall, Ouwehands Dierenpark feels innovative, immersive, and very special. The evening light installations were truly impressive. I can honestly recommend visiting this place. Thank you for watching. Join us on our travels, and see you at the next destination.